In this video, I am releasing my top 10 favorite places to apply for video editing jobs. All of these jobs have remote options available, and all of them cater to you on your video editing journey. If we haven't met yet, I'm Colleen and I'm your video editing mentor. In this channel, I teach you how to get a video editing job and how to get paid doing what you love. So for more tips on that, be sure to hit subscribe with the bell so you don't miss a thing. In the meantime, let's dive in. We cannot talk about hiring platforms without talking about Fiverr. Fiverr is one of the most popular websites for freelancers to start earning money right away. Fiverr's format is set up in gigs. Freelancers package their services that clients can then shop for. This is an interesting approach to finding clients because it's the clients that will be searching for you, not the other way around. So it's very important to package your skills wisely on Fiverr. While selling is the main way to get jobs on Fiverr, the buyer's request section lets freelancers view projects and create customized applications for these jobs. Fiverr is free to use, and the site takes 20% of all earnings from the freelancers upon payment. Of course, now we need to talk about the rival to Fiverr, which I believe is Upwork. Upwork has a different, more traditional setup than Fiverr. Clients can create job posts and explain in detail what they're looking for. Freelancers can then apply to those jobs that fit their skill sets and bid their rate for the job. Upwork is a huge marketplace for freelancers internationally. And just like Fiverr, the competition is insane. But after you can complete your first couple jobs, it's easy to get Upwork to start working for you. Like I said, Upwork's format is more of a traditional standard job feed, but they did just introduce a product catalog like Fiverr, where you can package up your services to make purchasing a little bit easier for the client. Upwork is free to join and relatively free to use. Just don't run out of connects. The site takes 20% for your first $500 per client, with that percentage decreasing to 10% between $500 and $10,000 per client, and then decreasing to 5% after $10,000. Let's talk about FlexJobs. FlexJobs is 100% a remote/flexible job site for temporary, freelance, and full-time positions. They center their site all around high-quality job options, with each company being researched and vetted before posting their open position. In my own search, I found a solid amount of true video editing positions from across the US, and a very small amount outside of the US. Though FlexJobs is a great resource, it does come with a price. $10 for 1 week of access, with the prices lowering for the longer that you sign up for. If you live in India, shout out to my India friends. I know that finding video editing positions can be tricky, especially when a lot of these sites center around US-based jobs. And while Monster.com is a good resource for finding jobs, Monster India is actually a much better source for finding video editing jobs in India. In searching for video editing here, I found a ton of recent postings for video editors in India with a wide variety of qualifications. Monster India is free with options to pay for more premium services. PeoplePerHour. PeoplePerHour prides itself on its mission to connect people to freelancers and announcing the 9-to-5 BS. The site's format is set up with both projects that you can bid on and offers from the freelancers that the client can browse through. Personally, I'm more of a job feed person. So in looking at the job feed, there is definitely a majority of fixed price positions, but you can filter between fixed price and hourly positions. The job descriptions are similar to Upwork in their variety of vagueness, but a very cool feature on PeoplePerHour is the clarification board under each job description, where freelancers can ask questions about the position without actually applying to the job. LinkedIn. We all know, or should know, that LinkedIn is a professional social media site where we can scroll hole our day away while feeling like we're advancing our careers and networking. Well, I really love LinkedIn's job platform because you can search for remote job openings from high quality clients and companies. More than likely, these companies all have LinkedIn profiles, so you can do all your snooping and applying all in one place. LinkedIn is free to use and just requires a profile to be set up, which you should already have done by now. Speaking of which, if you made it this far and you are loving this video, please hit the like button below so this video can spread to more people. And for more details on how to get your first job as a video editor, you can always check out my Skillshare class and receive a free month of Skillshare just by clicking the link below in the description. Indeed. Indeed is very similar to LinkedIn in that I tend to find similar jobs on both platforms. Again, you can search by location or type remote for a wider variety of options. The jobs I see on both Indeed and LinkedIn can range from corporate to startups to just independent creators looking for help. Indeed is free to use as well. Wedding websites. Both the Knot and Wedding Wire have similar formats, and those are two of the largest online platforms for wedding vendors. If you are ultra passionate about editing or shooting for weddings, this method could benefit you greatly, and there are two ways to go about this. Option one, if you have the resources and you have a company already set up, you can actually pay to advertise on these sites to get your name out there with interested brides. Option number two, my guess is going to be more your style. You can go to vendors and go down to videographers. Click on the ones in your area, find each of their websites, and send them a message offering your services. Tell them that you're local and that you'd love to start either editing or shooting for weddings, and if they ever need any help, this is how they can contact you. This is definitely verging on a more cold email process, but I say this to you because there's been multiple times that I've run into videographers that hate editing. Wouldn't it be wonderful if these videographers could trust someone with the editing services? So again, if you're interested in the wedding industry, this would be an awesome opportunity for you to get your foot in the door. SimplyHired. SimplyHired was a staple that I relied on a lot when I first started applying for video editing jobs. They offer lots of different kinds of video editing jobs for both larger and smaller companies. And of course, you can always filter by remote to give yourself a wider variety. You can quick apply through SimplyHired's website, similar to LinkedIn and Indeed. But I do have a pro tip here. When you find a job that you like on SimplyHired or Indeed or LinkedIn, or really any platform, it's worth it to look up the company's website and see if on their own website they are listing open positions and you have the ability to apply directly on the website. It's usually preferred by the company, and in general, it's a much better practice to apply directly on the company's website rather than through any of these hiring platforms. Simply because that company might be using multiple hiring platforms to advertise their job. Good old Google search and cold emailing. While technology makes applying for jobs almost too easy, there's nothing quite like doing your own research on companies that you like and reaching out directly to offer your services. Now, you can use sites like Wedding Wire or just Google Maps to find companies in your area. But a great resource that I found is called VideoPixie. While VideoPixie is a hiring platform, I think it's cool to get to browse production companies all in one place. Find ones that are near you or that you like and reach out to them through their website or an email address. A lot of times, these are smaller companies that are juggling a lot of different hats at once, and they may be looking for help without actually wanting to post it on a platform. So when in doubt, use this method to get your name out there, and if anything, just to practice sending cover letters. Now, if you're anything like me and you use Upwork as your platform of choice, then I have a lot to say to you. Because it's one thing to know where to apply for jobs, but actually going through the process of applying to jobs is a whole different monster. I've got a video here I'd love for you to check out all about the exact steps you need to take in order to apply for a job on Upwork. And since you made it this far, please hit the like button below and hit subscribe for more tips on video editing, creativity, and freelance lifestyle. Thank you to my team. Again, I'm Colleen, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.